Hello guys, this is Ciaran. Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm in Ciaran's Crazy World, and in today's episode, I am joined by the one, the only Leonie Leopard. Hello Leonie, nice to see you today. And let's head off to the doghouse to choose which two dogs will be joining me in today's episode. And I know exactly what I want to take today, so we shouldn't be in there that long. And I want to take Leo and I want to take Cosmo. So you two can come with me. First, let's grab a few steaks, just in case there's any severe injuries. I doubt it will happen, but you never know. Anyway, let's run off to where we're building today. And today we're building behind Oinky's and Woolly's house, which is long overdue. We haven't built over there for a good while. Because we built a lot over here, and then I was like, I need to build in other places. Otherwise, people might actually get bored of me building in the same area. In fact, I was the one that just got bored, and no one else really got bored. But still, I built Oinky and Woolly's houses like 40 videos ago now, I believe. It was 232, yeah, so roughly 41 videos ago. Anyway, today we're starting to build a hat shop, so I need to do a little doorway out of black terracotta. And this build reminds me of a bounty, like coconut and chocolate. It's like this is what this build reminds me of anyway. So I need to put 3 blocks there and then 2 there. And yes, it is going to be 3 blocks away from the path at the moment, because we're going to have giant hats on the side of each wall of the build. So it's going to come out one more. So at the moment, the main shape of the build is 3 until we add them 3D parts. So there's 8 terracotta and 2 white. And this is the size of the build. Currently it's 12 by 12, but it will be 14. So I need to pile up and make this a total of 8, which I believe that's 8 now. And then I need to do 2 steps and then connect it all up. And this is basically how tall the build's going to be. It's going to go a little bit higher actually when we come to build the roof, but I'm not building the roof yet. And hello Cosmo, nice to see you up here. Be careful please, I don't want any accidents. Anyway, let's drag this across here, and then let me jump down actually and build these walls up. So this one should be 8, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go, and then do the little diagonals and then connect it up here like so. And then it's literally just going to be all the sides are going to connect up like this. So again, I'm just going to drag it out here a bit. Jump down here, try to place some blocks so I don't take as much damage. Pile it up by 8. And then come out 2, up and in. That's not 2, that's 3 there. There we go. And now I just got this last wall to do. Let me just eat some potatoes quick. I don't like how they've named it jacket potato. I prefer baked potato. I don't get why they're changing the names of like everything. That's kind of annoying in my opinion. But I guess it is what it is. It's only a minor feature, but I'm still gonna call it the baked potato and not the jacket potato. So that's the outline for the main walls. And now we need to fill in all of these walls with the black terracotta, which looks more like a brown in colour if you ask me. But anyway, let's start filling in this wall, and then I'm going to work on the hats while Leonie finishes building the filling in the walls. So I'm going to just get 2 walls done, and then I'll start building the hats, which there's going to be 4 different colours of hats. They are light blue, orange, pink and yellow, and I should be building them in that order, I believe, depending on how we end up building the walls. So that's the first wall done there, and Leonie's almost finished building the entrance. I have a funny feeling that Leonie's going to fall down, so if I just make a little staircase here, I can fill these last few blocks in. Yep, I knew she would fall. There we go. Let's break this, and then Leonie, if you want to start work on the other 2 walls, the left wall and the back wall, and I may start doing the hats. I think that's actually what I'm going to do. So if I just come in here quick and grab some black concrete, I just need to make the outline of a hat, and it's the old texture for the hat, so I don't know if they've actually changed, but this is what it's based on. So I'm just going to add the little shape round there, and then it's just going to be all on top of the black concrete. There's just a 4x4 doorway that's not going to have black on it, pretty much, or another block. So let's fill this up here and add them blocks there. There we go. So that's the helmet shape done there. Do I just work on the front one or do I do this side one? Let's do the side one while I'm here actually. So I'm going to add the black concrete there, make it step down a bit just so it's easier to reach from the bottom. Again, let's do it there. And then what I'm going to do is drop down here, go into the chest, and I'm going to grab the blue blocks that I need. So I'm using wall, concrete, and concrete powder, and it's going to be the same for every hat just to add like the little shine. This is again another build that's long overdue. I believe I said that in the last video as well. So what I want to do is do two full, oh that's concrete powder, that's not right. Two full rows of wall on the right hand side of the hat, and I make one of them stick off at the bottom like so. And then I'm going to fill all this in with light blue, but on this side it's going to be a bit of light blue concrete powder. So I'm going to add that there like so, and then there's going to be like an R shape. So that's going to be there, and then I just need to fill them two in there like that. And that is the first hat done, and that's the one on the front done as well. The light blue hat is now done. And it looks really good, and that's basically going to be on every single wall, just a different colour. The exact same design. So what I want to do now is empty... I will get rid of the light blue stuff, and I'm going to grab the orange stuff next. And we're going to end up building this hat. Oh, I need to finish building the black part of the hat, the outline, I guess you could say. Is that right? Yeah, that looks right. Okay, and then I just need to build this up here a bit. And I need to make sure I leave a 4x4 area, like that. And that's just like where the head would actually go, but I'm not building faces, they're just going to be left open like that. I didn't really want to build a face. I think I would have ruined the build, honestly, if I did that. And this shop's going to be called Little Mix Hats, by the way, because, yeah, it's kind of like a little thing about, I love Little Mix, the band, and also it's like a little mix of hats that you get inside. So now that that's done, let me finish this wall and do the next hat outline while I'm here, while Leonie continues filling in the back. It's really nice to just build an area that I haven't been to yet. I think I say that like pretty much all the time, and old Cosmo had a little fall and Leo's just fell, but he'll be okay. They've got that extremely OP wolf armor. So let's jump up here, there we go, and then let's drag this down here, like so. And then again make the little head part of the helmet, the archway, I don't really know what to call it. And let's connect that up like that. There we go. And is the back wall done yet? It is not. So I'm just going to go build the orange one. So again, the orange wall will be on the right hand side. Yes, it should be on the right hand side. So let me do the first two rows of that again. And then stick one out, and then I'm going to do some of the concrete. There we go. And now I want to do the little R shape out of the concrete powder. I'm going to drop down here and quickly fill this in. Do the little R shape. Quickly poke out there. Jump onto Oinky and Woolly's house, and then add that there. And there we go. That's two walls done. We're doing this very fast. I might be able to do a little, some details on the inside roof, the ceiling even, after we've done the roof if we have time. Because I feel like we're getting through this very, very fast. Okay, time to do the pink one. And, do I do the pink one next? I think I need yellow actually. The pink one goes on the back wall. So let me grab the yellow concrete and wool and concrete powder. Again, the wool goes on the right hand side, so let's add the two rows of yellow wool and then the one sticking out right there. Add the concrete that I need, like so. And I think I missed a block. Let me just break that and add that in there. Again, let's do... excuse me, Leo, you are in the way. I know this is your favourite colour, but you still need to move. Okay, let me pile up there, and then add the yellow concrete powder there, and yellow wall there, and Leonie's sleeping, which is great because then it will go daytime. There we go, that's the yellow hat done, and now all we've got to do is the pink hat. So let me grab the pink wall and pink concrete, and then let's run around here. And then we're missing a block there, let me just add that in quick. And now what I want to do is build the outline again for the pink hat. And then after this is the whole wall done. And then we just got the ceiling details that I'm going to have to do. So let's pile up here and then add the black concrete outline for the pink hat, the final hat as well. So let's do that. There we go. And it seems like a very tall build, but it's actually not that tall. To be fair, it's probably one of the taller builds. But anyway, let's add the 2 rows of pink wool on the right hand side. There we go. Add one there. And then let's add the pink concrete here and down here. And then I'll add the concrete powder in. I've actually filled in the area, which is a bit silly. There we go. And then let's just pop out here. There we go. Pink concrete's in. Drop down here. And there we go. That is... Oh, I need the window actually on the back wall. There is a window there. The others aren't going to have walls because they're going to have shelves. Not the shelf block. Just actual shelves that I built. I did design this, and I believe I'm building this before the shelf has come out. Yeah, I am building this before the shelf comes out. No, I'm not. I'm lying. The shelf is out. I just honestly forgot. But yeah, anyway. Carrying on with what I'm doing. I believe I need to pile up next. So I'm going to just make some stairs out of pink wool. Just to get to the top so then I can build the roof. Now the roof, I want to add white blocks in the corner first. And then I need to make some brown wool. So I need to add some white concrete in the corners. I can't remember if I just said that or not. I have really bad short-term memory issues apparently. And then I'm going to add brown terracotta there. Actually, no, these need to be brown terracotta. I am telling a lie. They should not be white. And it's just like making a little pointy corner thingy. I don't know what you would call it. But it needs to look like that. Well, that's what mine looks like anyway. And then I need to make some dark oak slabs. So let me make a crafting table, place that there, and make a bunch of dark oak slabs. So basically this is going to just go in and up each row pretty much, and I have fell inside, which was not the plan. Anyway, let's climb back up to the roof, and Leo and Cosmo, please be careful. You fell off a few times already. We don't need any casualties. So let's add the dark oak rim around slabs, and I believe I just accidentally knocked Cosmo off. She should be fine. She's probably climbing up as we speak. But yeah, so this needs to be a dark oak rim, and then I'm going to add a white concrete rim on the inside of this. Yeah, see, there's Cosmo. She's perfectly fine. And oops, I forgot to do this corner. I need to break this slab and break this white concrete and add the black terracotta there, like so. And let's curve this around here and here. There we go, that's the first row done. And now I want to do the white concrete. Wait, actually, let me add the brown carpet on in the corners. This just adds a little extra detail. Don't really do much, but I like it. And Leonie started to add the white concrete on, which is great. So let me add the circle of the white concrete now. The trim. Let's do that like this. And then it's going to be one more dark oak slab. And then I'm going to have to build from the inside because it'll be easier to place the window, which the window is going to be downwards a block. So I need blocks to place that on. And I also might do some work on the ceiling on the inside. If not do the ceiling on the inside. because the next episode we're going to be building the inside, and there's a little thing I'm going to be doing. And oh, there's a little bee. Oh, he's got lost again from the barn, probably. Well, I assume so, because I don't believe I have any other beehives, apart from in the bees build. But let's drop in here and pile up a little bit. And then I need to add brown terracotta underneath these dark oak slabs for the windows. So let's do that. And then the white stained glass will get put on top. I think I have the white stained glass. Yeah, I do. That's good. So let me add this in here, like so. And that is the ceiling done. It's like a ceiling light, which I do. I do like this build. And I do like the thing of that. And then I'm gonna add the dark oak slabs underneath the terracotta. And I'm gonna have to do this again. Underneath the other dark oak slabs. So the black terracotta, and then the dark oak slabs underneath that. It just adds a bit of like 3D aesthetic to the build, which I really like. So let's pile out here and here and here, and then let's fill all this in like so. I need to continue doing this. If I place the blocks in the right spot, that would be very useful. So let's keep filling this around here and all around here. Let's drag this little bridge out that I'm building in here, just so I can reach the end. And I think I just saw like a wolf through the window. It looked like an untamed one. Oh, let me do this corner first. This needs to just be white on the inside, and that's why I got confused with the white corners on the outside, but it does get covered up, so it does look like that. And then this is where I'm gonna add the dark oak slabs everywhere. And I might actually do the white concrete pillars. They just go all the way down to the bottom and touch the ceiling, basically. But that's pretty much it. So let's keep filling this in like so. There we go. And then that looks like the ceiling is done. I think I'm probably going to need some more white concrete. But let's drop down here quick. And yeah, it looks good. Oh, Leonie's putting some torches on the build. They look nice. Do I do the white? Let me actually place some torches. No, Leonie just gave me some. While I'm up here. So I need to place a torch there, I believe. Yeah. And then opposite them two. And then I need to place some on the white pillars. Again, facing the same way, front to back. Like that. Okay, then I'm probably going to get rid of the bridge. Then I'm going to get rid of the bridge. Not probably, I am going to get rid of the bridge. And I'm going to build the pillars that just connect up to the corners, pretty much. We're not building the inside in today's episode, we're doing that in the next episode, but because there's a weird mechanic type thing I have to do in the next video, I want to make sure that we have plenty of time in the next video to do it. Also, this video is only like 18 minutes, I believe, at this moment in time, so we have time to add a few extra little details. That'll just make the next video 10 times faster, because I feel like I'm going to have real big problems working out the little piston thing. So there's the pillars, and I believe that is everything I need to do in this video. I'm just going to make some shears though to get rid of the wall, and then I think that's pretty much it. I might organise the chest out because I got a bit of time left. So let me just make some a chest here. So I'm going to just put all the stuff I don't need anymore, or probably won't need, in that chest, just so when it comes to the next video, it's easier to see. But yeah, so in the next video we'll finish building the Little Mix Hat Shop. And yeah, that's pretty much it, and then we'll be back to the Crazy Land to build a new game if everything goes good, and I definitely should get it done in the next video. So let's fill all this up here, and actually let's move this dark oak wood into the other chest, because I definitely do need that in the next video. So let's add that there. And let's move the stake up in there. And then it is getting close to night now, but I think I have are the torches all done? Let me double check these torches. They look fine, I would say. Yeah, they look good. So I'm gonna get rid of this pink wall now, probably. But yeah. So let's get rid of this pink wall, and then I believe, well, yeah, that's going to be the end of today's episode. Oops, I didn't mean to break this short grass. Let me just add some back quickly. Break that pink wall, and then let's just run over here to get my dogs to teleport, and then have a look at the handiwork we've done. And yeah, it looks great, and I'm so happy to be getting this build finally done. And there's the wild wolves that I saw earlier. Anyway, so that's going to be the end of today's episode, everyone. So thank you all for watching, and bye!